Greetings, Guardians! How be your energy so far today once again? It is Castle Grayskull 0420 bringing to you another informative video of those types of games that we love to play. Those types of games that we need more of in our lives. And I am talking about those phenomenal free-to-play, to-earn games that has been bestowed upon us as our salvation by Roboto Games. Guardians, I am on a mission from God, yes, to get as many eyeballs onto these phenomenal games that you need to check out and play for yourself. LeVar Burton couldn't say it better himself at the end of every single Reading Rainbow. Don't take my word for it. Let's get ready to get into it. I'm kind of excited. I'm trying to maintain my composure. I'm trying to keep the exuberance at a substantial level. Okay, Guardians? Quick summer nerd anime soapbox. I am ready for Chapter 6 of Season 4 of Overlord. While I'm waiting for that to drop, I got a lot of other summer anime that is holding me over. My devil is a part-timer. Yes. Dropkick on my devil, Jocelyn-chan X. Hilarity, yes. I can keep going on and on. Classroom of the Elite Season 2. Yes. Is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? Season 4. Give me some more. Let's get ready to get into it, Guardians. Pleiade Battle Maze, ladies, thank you for getting me back down to earth and my composure. I enjoy that voodoo that you do the best for me. Let me not digress any further. I have nothing but love for all 7 of those Pleiade Battle Mates. Wink, wink for those true Overlord fans out there like myself, Guardians. I'm going to get ready to get into it. Let's jump into the action. Thank you, Pleiade Battle Mates. I do not mean to shoo you away. I'm going to take it from here. So, Guardians, we are in the direct sequel, Might and Monsters. This is the game that led me to my epiphany. I am on a mission from God to get as many eyeballs onto this game right here, just like the Blues Brothers. If you know of an online gamer that has been scorned or bamboozled by a bait-and-switch game, a pay-to-play game, a pay-to-win game, an illusionary-based game where you are not playing anything, you're just running a simulation, I'm here to save you. Roboto Games has the award-winning formula. You've heard me say it so many times before. You know what it is. Free to play, to earn, with the catalyst being this 4-letter word in the big yellow button in the middle of my screen underneath Kadira. Play. You have to play the game to earn. If you don't play it, you can't earn any gems. You can't earn any coins. You can't earn any equipment deck cards to help unlock, to augment and boost your Guardian. I got a short-range tank Boris Guardian, but that doesn't matter because I unlocked this range card, the Ring of Reach. Guardians, I digress because I feel really good. Not because I'm playing this game or I'm about to get ready to play this game. Let's click play and play the game. Wow, look at that. I had a bagel out of 200 on my battle keys. Let's see what the developers have said. I won't earn any keys. That sounds fair. I don't have any battle keys, so I shouldn't be able to earn any. You're out of battle keys. This is the 3rd time that I'm referencing this aspect. This is a great empirical evidence, concrete evidence. Free to play to earn. Don't have to pay any money. I can't pay any real world currency to play this game. Their shop's not set up, but let's dive in. So, Guardians, the premise of this video, the reason why you clicked on, because I want to share with you. I feel good that I'm accomplishing and getting my mission. I'm getting my mission achieved slowly but surely. Two eyeballs at a time. You know, a set or a pair of eyeballs at a time, one day at a time. This is not even a marathon. Okay? I'm in no rush. I want for my channel to grow organically alongside this phenomenal free-to-play game. So I've been sharing. I've been making, well, first of all, I have been sharing. Sharing is caring, okay? First, I want you to understand that, Guardians. I grew up watching Sesame Street from a very young age when I was little. So I know how to implement the golden rule. I've been sharing, of course, but I've been making new friends in the game, just like how it was intended. That's what it was made for. Meeting new individuals from Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, the OG. We have a new player, a new friend in the stream, Alexis Fire. Brand new player to Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. Brand new viewer to Castle Grayskull 0420's live stream. Came into the live stream 2 days ago. We were getting ready to transition over to the direct sequel. You know, I did my normal inquiry asking them what season they came in on Last Mage Standing. And then the ever so important follow-up. Had they heard about the direct sequel, Might and Monsters? Of course, I got a big, fat, resounding no. They're like, Might and Monsters? What this issue talking about? What game is that? What? Getting ready to transition to gameplay like we're doing now. Alexis Fire had to go from the stream, which is understandable. You know, the world goes on. The world's going to keep rotating. I appreciate the simple fact that Alexis Fire even stopped by and came into the stream to hang out. So that was appreciative. So it looks like we're wrapping up this round here. So we'll play another one so I can reiterate the other talking points. Alexis Fire. And they just shared in the stream chat, well, I grew up watching Barney. And I'm pretty sure Barney did instill some good golden rule lessons, right? Sharing is caring. Always share with your friends. And then Alexis Fire. Alexis Fire, a brand new player for Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. Brand new. More new than I am. It is day 38 of me playing that game, the original OG. 4 months plus strong playing this game, the sequel, direct sequel, Might and Monsters. So the next day, Alexis Fire was able to come into the stream. And they came into the stream and I was like, perfect timing, Alexis Fire. We are going to look at Might and Monsters because you missed out on the stream the other day. I got to show this to you. I need to have your cerebral cortex implode and redecorate your computer and rompus room. The criminal investigation team's going to have to come. Forensic evidence scientists are going to be needed to clean up your mental brain matter from the ceiling and walls. So we got Alexis Fire to take a look at some actual gameplay of me playing Might and Monsters yesterday. Alexis Fire returned to the stream today, and I asked for them, just like I did other brand new Guardian players. We're going to share what Alexis Fire stated first, and then we're going to look at what the other new players had mentioned, their first impression. Now, real quickly, I want you to understand, I'm not here to nitpick or bash anyone's opinion. I may have stated this before, but I'm going to reiterate it right now so we're clear and there's nothing that gets misconstrued. My educational background is a chemist. I'm a scientist by trade. I love doing experimentations. I love the scientific method. I love discovering and learning new things. The only way for me to do that is by finding out or understanding or discovering other perspectives that I'm not looking at or can see. Now, especially for video games, me being born of the Nintendo generation, video games are in my DNA. I'm a huge nerd for them, okay? If someone is going to give me their own candid opinion, their own perspective about a video game that I'm playing, I'm first and foremost going to respect it. And I'm going to decipher it because I might learn something new from their perspective that never even crossed my mind. And then that opens up so many different avenues of learning and discovery, okay? So it looks like I hit my rollover point. Yep, right there. That's great. How about all this stuff happening in an educational video? It's just lining up greatly. So let me share what Alexis Fire stated when I asked for their honest honest opinion, their candid feedback. And you too can share with me. You can post it on this educational video or any other ones. Leave a like and comment for the game first and foremost. It's not about me, Guardians. That's why you don't see my handsome, gorgeous moneymaker. It's too much of a distraction for these phenomenal games, as great as it is, okay? All jokes aside, though, do leave a like and comment for, for the game, first and foremost. Try to give some insight. Join the official Discord. You can reach out and give me your opinions there too. Castle Grayskull 0420. I have it correlated with Roboto Games official Discord for Last Mage Standing. So Alexis Fire was sharing in the stream chat when I asked them about Might and Monsters, and this is what they said first, okay? I actually opened a tab of Might and Monsters. Oh, Might and Monsters is cool. You don't even have to keep clicking. Just keep the monsters in the circle and stop, and it attacks for you. Cool, and I don't hurt my finger. At Castle Grayskull 0420, I'm now in love with Might and Monster. All right, Alexis Fire, Might and Monsters is my first love. I know I said sharing is caring. I might have to battle you on the battlefield for it, okay? But no, that is great. I love that response. Let's keep going. Alexis Fire has shared more about the game and their insight, all right? So then they said, it is also very easy to win as well. Might and Monsters is an awesome game. I'm glad you showed us the game. I'm really interested in it now. Thank you. No, Alexis Fire, thank you. Thank you for helping me accomplish and achieve my mission from God by one extra person. It means that much. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. So let's keep going. Everything goes so quickly in Might and Monsters. And I mean that as a good thing. Not the matches, but getting keys for chests and unlocking Guardians is quick. The game is easier, and I have no problems with the game. So, Alexis Fire, did you unlock a new Guardian after you just started today? Because, I mean, that's just going to help corroborate how this is a free-to-play-to-earn game. Oh, let's see. Oh, so then Alexis Fire mentioned some gameplay. I died already. I just started the match. I guess I deserved it for trying to battle 5 monsters at once. And I shared with them, is like, yeah, in Might and Monsters, you never want to get sandwiched, especially by 5 monsters. If you get sandwiched, you're not going to have a good time. But it's a great learning lesson, a learning opportunity. So Alexis Fire is going to know what to do next time. All right, so, and then, let's see. Alexis Fire said, Boris got that on-fleek beard. So yes, you can see some slight changes. If you remember from Last Mage Standing, and I presented this quiz in the stream chat yesterday, Boris uses his great-great-great-grandfather's battle axe in Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. He's now done put that up, and he has a short sword. Also, he's gotten a haircut. He used to have a lot more hair that came out from underneath the helmet that he wore. But yeah, that beard is looking kind of on fleek there. Look at it. Man, that's just... I mean, just look at that attention. Look how the characters and the Guardians pop. They're vibrant. Let's get into some more gameplay, because I want to share, even though I wanted to share the honest, candid opinion of a new player for Last Mage Standing, that's now a new player for the direct sequel, Might and Monsters, that's probably going to be just as hooked as much or even more than I am. I feel good about that. So I had some other feedback earlier in the stream from other new players of the OG, Last Mage Standing, who got to get their eyeballs saturated and exposed to some actual gameplay. I asked them for their honest opinion also, and they gave it to me. And just like Alexis Fire, they mentioned I could share, and I'm going to share their candid response. So I had one new player mention how they thought the game was cool, but they I might have to look at Last Mage Standing's messages. I'm gonna paraphrase. They thought Might and Monsters was cool, but they had a rebuttal. They had a but or a however in their response. And there's nothing wrong with that because their response is correct. It's just right. Remember the Goldilocks effect. They were comparing this game, Might and Monsters, with Last Mage Standing. All right? And it kind of went with both of them. So let me just, in a nutshell, without telling you what they said, let me tell you what they said. Each different response beside Alexis Fire, because they're the exception to the rule, or they're the outlier now. Because if I was running an experiment, you know how you want to have a control group and things like that, so you can get unbiased results. Well, anyway, without me getting too nerdy, all three of these new gamers for Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, I met them are all around the same time. They all came into the stream chat. So it's like I got to figure out their journey path, them sharing with me like, oh yeah, I'm new. I just started playing X amount of days ago, or this, that's great. So now me sharing and showing them the direct sequel, I can then find out or get their insight. I'm so input locked. That's why I implemented a tactic. So I knew that I could at least try to survive while we're making this educational video. The other two new Guardians, they essentially both said the same thing without saying the same thing. It's almost like it was a compliment sandwich, but it was missing the other half of the compliment to complete it. They had something positive to say about Might and Monsters. I don't know why I clicked play again. Well, I do, because I'm going to play again, because I just want to get gameplay and talk. They had something positive to say about Might and Monsters. However, they had a but or a rebuttal or a however with their response. And with that rebuttal, they were utilizing Might and Monsters as almost like as a safety net or a crutch to justify their explanation. And they didn't have to. I mean, that's great that they did. They were clarifying where they were coming from. So I can respect and understand that. And what that did for me, it helped me understand as a brand new player. So understand, I also am a brand new player to Last Mage Standing, the game that they were trying to compare the sequel to. So the best way I can present this without getting too nerdy and also flexing my video game fanhood nerd muscle just slightly. These new players of Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, that's like the equivalent of the game that they're playing. And it's almost like they just freshly took off the shrink wrap for their brand new cartridge of like Breath of Fire or Breath of Fire 2 for the Super NES, okay? I want you to understand, they just opened up the packaging. They got it from the store. You know, the shrink wrap's on the floor. They broke out. They've already gone through, read the instruction book. You know, they may have started playing the game, getting into it. Breath of Fire 2. You know, you got the regular crew. You got the protagonist, Ryu. You got Nina, who looks like the angel that can fly with the black wings. You got Blue, that kind of looks like Joshin Chan. You know, she's got the serpent or viper lower half. But anyway, these new players have been playing or have opened up Breath of Fire or Breath of Fire 2 for the Super NES. And here I am coming out of left field, showing them a brand new sequel, a game that's brand new and a sequel to the series. I'm showing them Breath of Fire 3 on the PlayStation 1 platform. So it's like they're accustomed and they're playing this brand new game that they're loving, they're enjoying, they're new, they're trying to learn stuff. And now their reality is shattered because there's also a sequel to this brand new game that they're playing that they like, but it's almost like it's too much sensory overload. And I can understand where they're coming from with their replies and their responses. Without getting too long-winded and digressing, I still respect what they shared with me. We had some back and forth. But I wanted to share what Alexis Fire had mentioned because they're still hanging out in the stream, and I want to take advantage of this educational opportunity. Last thing that I'm going to cover, which we're going to get into some gameplay and take a look at. I want to look to see where Boris. Yep, I wanted to push Boris's battle trophy count. I got Kadira over 1,000. I was thinking, just like when you get 750, you start getting less and less battle trophy back. I thought if I got over 1,000, I'd get less, but nope, we're still in the 4 range. I got Boris caught up. I did have to play 3 times with Pyro in the daily quest. We're gonna play with Boris again. So last topic that we're gonna talk about in this educational video before I wrap it up. Okay, this is something that is super prevalent that I want to share, and I think is gonna rock the world of Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, in the gaming community, as far as the rankings in the gaming community of Last Mage Standing. So I have a habitual watcher of these educational videos that you're looking at right now that I'm making currently during this live stream. I have a habitual watcher and commenter of my educational videos, 00 Negro 82, who I appreciate. And I appreciate anyone that gives out supportive words or reaches out, or, you know, they've also joined the Discord, which you can do. You can find the link of the Discord down in the description of this video, okay? I have it correlated with Roboto Games' official Discord. This is how we can reach out and get to the developers. This game is still in its infancy. It needs to grow. If Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, is the game that it is today, it wasn't built in a day. This is not Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day. It had to grow. We need to feed this game. The nourishment that this game needs to grow and become even far beyond what Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, is by getting the nutritional suggestion and feedback tickets from us, the consumers, the gamers. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I highly implore you, give feedback. They want to know from us. So 00 Negro 82, also known as Oh That Guy Over There 2 in Discord, they shared with me some shattering breaking news for Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana. And if you play that game, and Alexis Fire, yes, you can ask me as many questions as possible. Alexis Fire just presented in the stream chat. Can I ask you a question? Yes, you can. Ask away. I want your inquiry. And while you do that, I'm going to share this groundbreaking information, okay? 00 Negro 82, who has joined the official Discord for Last Mage Standing by Roboto Games, has had an in-depth, heart-to-heart, taking with a grain of salt conversation with the #1 ranked player in Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, on the list right now, Shuri. Shuri gave 00 some good insight, proof again that these games that Roboto Games made, it breeds a different type of gamer and is a different type of gaming community. It festers and grows cordial, friendly, neighborly individuals. I'm pretty sure Alexis Fire is a great human being already before the video games come into the aspect. I'm pretty sure Shuri, 00 Negro 82 are great, phenomenal human beings before the video game aspect comes into play. We're just learning more about these great, phenomenal human beings. Well, anyway, 00 Negro mentioned that Shuri is quitting Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana. The #1 player of that game is going to quit. After years of holding the number, after however long they've been holding, after years of playing, and however long they've been holding the #1 spot, they're gonna put up the keyboard and mouse. They're done on the battlefield of the OG. Now, I don't know if that means they'll never play again. That wasn't in the message. But Shuri posted on the official Discord that they were going to be quitting. They mentioned that, you know, they were going to pass the keys on to whomever in the alliance. The #1 slot was then opened up for whoever wants to take it. in the reply also, this is the important stuff that that Double O reached out to Shuri about to get more insight and find out what was going on. So Shuri mentioned in their reply that they hope to see the Guardians or everyone that they made friends with in future games and things like that. Double O reached out and asked them about Might and Monsters because they heard me point out this question. How is it that so many veteran players of Last Mage Standing like that game, played for years, but have no idea that there's a direct sequel that exists? So Double O said, hey, if the number one player doesn't know about, if the number one ranked player doesn't know about this direct sequel, like something seriously is going on here that's a screw loose. Well, anyway, Shuri was actually a beta tester for this game when it was in development. How cool is that? They shared some insight of, you know, what they liked, like from their own personal perspective as a gamer, what they liked about it, what they thought could definitely have some improvements. But then they specified that it had been a long time. This game came out in March, okay? This game came out in March of this year, 2022. So I don't know when the last time Shuri has played, and that's what they were expressing. There are a lot of issues and bugs and coding. When there's a problem with a video game, if something happens that's not supposed to, in the computer coding, we call that a bug. You know, it's a pest or it's a problem. So Shuri had mentioned, and this is why I was doing gameplay while I was talking, and then we're going to see what Alexis Fire's question is, and we'll answer that just to show. And should I use Boris again? No, I'll use Pyro. Shuri had pointed out, this is what Double O shared with me that really resonates with me as far as an issue in the game, but it's been fixed. Because this issue that they pointed out, I actually, I'm glad that they fixed this bug, because I actually employ and implement this strategy and tactic. I was kind of lightly telling Alexis Fire about it because they're brand new and they're still hanging out in the stream. So let me see what their question is, and I'll harp on what Shuri, the number one ranked Guardian of Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, who is now going to retire, had to say about Might and Monsters that really resonated with me, but it's an issue that they fix. So I'm really doing this for Double O Negro so that they can share with Shuri, and Shuri can come back and check it out, because I would love to have Shuri come to Might and Monsters and play. If they're done with Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, that's the great thing. There's a direct sequel. And if Last Mage Standing is the game it is today, formerly known as Arx Arcana, I get so much anticipation shivers throughout my body as a video gamer. Like, in all seriousness, if you do not grasp that concept of what I'm trying to share, like just me trying to fathom what this game can become, like I start getting anticipation shivers. So let's look at what Alexis Fires was asking. Can I ask you a question? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Who is your favorite Guardian? It doesn't matter if you have them unlocked or not. Alexis Fire, that is a great question, and I can answer that for you right now by taking a look at our locked Guardians. So, this ties back into my video game journey of these games by Roboto Games, Alexis Fire, and thank you for presenting your inquiry. You too can ask me questions in the comments of my educational video. You can ask me questions on Discord. If it's something prevalent that I can make an educational clip of, I will give you a shout out and make the educational video. So once again, look at Alexis Fire. You're getting like the whole shebang with this educational video. I love it. When I stumbled across this game here first, I got hooked. 38 days ago, when I found Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, I got hooked because of the aspect of the sprites there. And my favorite Guardian that I am infatuated with is actually tied. There's two of them, all right? But the first one that I kind of just fell head over heels with, because her sprite was so adorable, it was so freaking cute, kawaii, okay? and her lore and backstory just had me waiting and chomping at the bits till I unlocked her. It is Mei Fang or Mei Fang. Potato is potato. Anyway, Mei Fang and then Ha Yun, they are tied as my favorite guardians, and it goes back to their anime. It goes back to their sprites in Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana. When I started playing that game, I started thinking about Chrono Trigger. And if you don't know about that game, just look up their sprites. You'll understand where I'm coming from as a gamer. Okay? So yes, Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana, that's like Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. Might and Monsters right here, that's like Chrono Cross on the next gen platform, PlayStation or whatnot. But I'm glad you asked that, Alexis Fire. So, and I'm glad I could share. So let me get back into the concept here, and we're going to wrap up this educational video. So Shuri, #1 ranked Guardian player in Last Mage Standing, aka Arx Arcana. They mentioned that they did not like how there was an invisible barrier or invisible walls around the environment, the things in the environment. So like the trees, the rocks. This is what I'm going to show you right now. They've actually fixed that. You can hug. You see how close I'm getting up on that? So I believe from what 00 was explaining to me what Shuri was talking about. So you see this barren tree that's in the middle of the nature region. I think Shuri was mentioning, you see how inside the square on the grass, I can actually get closer. I'm like up on it. I'm hugging that object. I think Shuri was pointing out, like, this was in the beta phase. You would be like this, about that far. Or you can try to get up on the wall, you would be about that far. It's like you can't, but you can actually hug and get up on the environment. Let me get up in the battle because I am low on crystals, and that's not how I rock, Guardians. So let me focus now. I just wanted to show that aspect. So, Alexis Fire, remember how I said this is actually a tactic that I like to utilize? There's a lot. After playing this game for 4+ months strong, you start experimenting and seeing like, oh, that's cool if you do this. This happens. So let's see if I can. There we go. Here we go. So look how I can use the environment. Do you see what's going on with those monsters that were chasing me? I'm going to show you another tactic or strategy that you can utilize, but we need to find a range-based monster first. But that should give you an idea of what it is that I'm going to do. If I'm looking for a range-based monster. So this ties back into me explaining how I love the physics of this game. There are monsters that have ranged attacks. And if something tries to attack you for ranged, I'm going to get close to him. He got me. Let's see if I can get him again. All right, I dodged it. Let's see if I can get him again. Did you see? I got hit a little bit, but I tried to use the environment to block the shot. You can use the environment as a safety, as for safety. It's pure physics. If something tries to shoot at me between me and that cactus, it's gonna hit the cactus first. It's not gonna hit me. This game has been polished, and like how this King Scorpion is shooting at me. So, he still got me targeted, but if I stand between those pillars or an object, his attack cannot and will not harm me. Like, that's logical physics. That is the great thing. You see how you can hug the objects? There are no more invisible walls. They polished and cleaned that up. So, 00 Negro 82, I hope you can share this with Shuri, who's quitting Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, and this entices them and lets them know that, all right, they've cleaned up some stuff since they've done beta testing, and they can come in and have some fun. Shuri did have a more in-depth conversation with 00 Negro, but I don't want to divulge everything. That's going to be up to you to decide, well, hey, if you want to learn more, come and join the Discord. Come hang out with like-minded, friendly, cordial gamers like Alexis Fire, like Shuri, the top-ranked #1 guardian of Last Mage Standing, a.k.a. Arx Arcana, like Double-O Negro, who's known as the Nameless One in Last Mage Standing, or Nameless in Might and Monsters. You can hang out with me as well too. Don't just take my word for it. Pleiade Battle Mates, get out here so I can wrap up this educational video if you don't mind. Quick reminder, just again, I am not affiliated nor do I work for Roboto Games, but I will continue to accomplish my mission. The mission from God that I am on, to get as many eyeballs onto this phenomenal free-to-play to earn game. Might and Monsters. You gotta check it out. Join the official Discord. Check out my official Discord, Castle Grayskull 0420. Leave a like and comment first and foremost for the games. Check the games out. If they're fun and you're enjoying yourself, then decide to subscribe or follow my Twitch channel for the live streams as an afterthought. Because it's not about me, Guardians. It's about these games. I hope that you make a player profile. And I hope to see you on the battlefields, Guardians. Do believe. When I do, I will smite you. Until then, Guardians, be easy. Pleiade Battle Maids, you ladies have the floor.